Kathy Hart-Smith. I'm your instructor for this summer for word study, and I'm very excited to be teaching word study, as this was something I took several graduate courses in through the University of Virginia. As some of you may know, Words Their Way and some of the initial research on word study was done at the University of Virginia. You may be familiar with the book, Words Their Way. It's a very popular book. But this summer, we're going to use Kathy Gansky's book, Word Journeys, and the second edition has a lot of information regarding Common Core, along with our ELL learners. The reason I wanted to use Kathy Gansky's work is she is able to include some valuable classroom assessments in her book. She developed these assessments at the University of Virginia as a Ph.D. student. They were part of her dissertation research. So she owns the rights to them, and these are explained in here. We'll be looking at these more in depth this summer. Usually when I teach a class on campus, I begin with a word sort. Let me just show you a moment how I keep my word sorts. I keep them in a large Ziploc bag, and I label that Ziploc bag according to the sort. In the large Ziploc bag, I have many smaller bags with individual word sorts in them. You'll see that I don't have any information on these bags, and that's because I like children to really discover more about the sort. It's amazing sometimes what they'll come up with. Now what I've done is, this is one of my favorite sorts, the C sort. And this is how I usually give it to children. For older students, I have them cut apart the sort. And you'll notice that when I do this, it's very important that the words are in random order, so I'm not giving them a clue as to how I want these words sorted, because it's a discovery process. So usually I have children sort in pairs. I like to walk around and listen to the discussion of the sorting. So for this C sort, and I hope you'll take a look at it on Blackboard, children may take a look at this. They may sort according to nouns, verbs. They may sort according to food. I'm just giving you some examples. Eventually, children with a little bit of prodding sort according to the initial C sound. And you can see here are some of the examples. Now, this is important, and I'll just leave these out here for now. It's important, once they have sorted it according to your idea, that you ask them, why did they sort it that way? Children will usually say, well, these words have the initial sound of S, and this column has the initial sound of K. But the reason for that hard and soft C depends on the vowel next to it. And children then will begin to understand that the pattern is that the soft C has an E, an I, or a Y immediately after the C. And the hard C has an A, an O, or a U after it. This sets the stage for wonderful word study discoveries. And this is how we get children motivated about looking at words when they can make discoveries on their own. I hope it'll be a great summer. I'm looking forward to studying with you. Thanks.